Hi, welcome to Special Needs Tools and Tips. My name is Jack, and I'm glad you're with me. And I'd like to talk to you about something that, as a special needs parent, you might relate to. I have a 29-year-old special needs son with Angelman Syndrome, and he's nonverbal. He has what I would almost call verbal tics, whereas he stimulates himself by talking close to nonstop sometimes, and he will repeat things over and over, like mostly nonverbal, but he can say certain things like daddy, mommy, cold water. He loves cold water, or his certain toys, or just bad, or different things. If he's stimulated and anxious and upset, his communication can be almost constant. And that can be, as you may know, can be very wearing on you as the caretaker trying to respond and help, or just do everything you have to do in your everyday life. It's sometimes hard to even just think and move forward with things because, and this may be me, but I'm always trying to respond to almost everything he says. And I know that's a problem on my side. But I recently found some information on and developed a little way to kind of put a halt to him, to help him take a break and regain his equilibrium for a moment so that I can do the same and regain mine. And let me tell you how it works. Basically, when Jake is escalating and communicating nonstop, and we need to get him to focus to be able to communicate effectively, I'll tell him, Jake, hold on. It's time for us to do a quiet time break. Or I call it different things, but it's basically a silent break. And that means, and he understands, so that means that we're going to take a 30-second break in which we'll count down together, and then I will count slowly and in a relaxed fashion. I will count from 1 to 30. And during that period of time, he will make no noise, no communication, none of these repeated things. And I didn't think it was going to work, but it really seems to help him focus for a moment on that task, on this little game of we're being silent for a second. And he calms down. I can calm down. We can count to 30. And when that time period ends, I can communicate him about the next thing, or we can get more of a coherent answer out of him in response to a question we're trying to get him to answer. So it may be as much of a game changer for you as it is for me. So I wanted to share that with you. I'm going to I'll capture a session of this in action with Jake so you can see it and let me know what you think. And I really would love to hear back from you, from other special needs parents out there or caregivers who deal with the same type of challenges. My frustration with this is that sometimes with him it's so difficult to break through that I can't teach him something because he won't stop talking and stop making noise in order to hear what I'm trying to teach him. So that was the reason I put this strategy into effect, and it's been effective so far. I'm going to continue to try to grow it and use it more frequently and possibly extend that time beyond 30 seconds if we can get him used to and comfortable with not having to make noise and communicate all the time. Then that may be something that he can build on and gain control and comfort with himself. But I would like to know other strategies that you guys have. If you have any questions for me, or if you can describe for me what you do and help me learn from that, please let me know in the comments what strategies for communicating with your special person, anything I may not have thought of that you want to share with other people. So I hope that works for you and helps in some way. And I'll be sharing some more topics like this and tools as I come along with them to try to build a little community of us helping each other. So you're not alone. Thanks.